Imagine a place so cold that exposed skin can begin freezing in minutes. It's larger than the United States and Mexico combined. Yet almost no one lives there. Every year, scientists travel thousands of miles to study this frozen wilderness. Not because they expect monsters, but because Antarctica preserves clues about Earth's past, and possibly its future. Beneath nearly 2 miles of ice, lie hidden mountain ranges, hundreds of buried lakes, and ancient landscapes that humans have never seen directly. What exactly is hidden beneath Antarctica's frozen surface? And why does this icy continent continue to fascinate scientists and the rest of the world? Tonight, we're uncovering the real mysteries of Antarctica. Most people think Antarctica is just a giant frozen desert, a place covered with ice, penguins, and endless snow. But the truth is far more incredible, because Antarctica isn't just another continent. It's a place that scientists often describe as one of the last great frontiers on Earth. Located at the very bottom of our planet, Antarctica covers nearly 14 million square kilometers. It's the 5th largest continent on Earth. Around 98% of its surface is buried beneath a massive ice sheet. In some places, that ice is more than 4 kilometers thick. If all of that ice melted, global sea levels would rise dramatically, changing coastlines around the world. That's one reason scientists closely monitor Antarctica every single year. Antarctica is also the coldest place on Earth, the driest continent, and the windiest. Winter temperatures in the interior can fall below -80 degrees Celsius. Conditions so extreme that surviving outside without specialized equipment can become life-threatening very quickly. Despite these harsh conditions, scientists from many different countries live here for months at a time. They study climate, ice, wildlife, the atmosphere, and even space. Because Antarctica offers a unique window into how our planet works, life here has adapted in remarkable ways. Emperor penguins raise their chicks through the brutal Antarctic winter. Seals rest on floating sea ice. And beneath the frozen surface, the Southern Ocean supports an entire ecosystem specially adapted to extreme cold. But perhaps the most fascinating part of Antarctica isn't what we can see. It's what lies beneath the ice. For decades, scientists have discovered buried mountain ranges, hidden lakes, and landscapes sealed away for millions of years. And each new discovery raises another question. How much of Antarctica still remains unexplored? We'll journey beneath Antarctica's frozen surface to uncover a hidden world that almost no human has ever seen. From above, Antarctica looks silent, a frozen world where almost nothing changes. But beneath that endless blanket of ice, scientists have discovered an entirely different world, one that remained hidden for millions of years. Using ice-penetrating radar, satellites, and seismic surveys, researchers have been able to map what lies far below the surface. And what they found was astonishing. Hidden beneath Antarctica's ice are enormous mountain ranges. Some peaks rival the height of major mountain systems elsewhere on Earth. These mountains weren't recently discovered. They had simply been buried beneath ice for an incredibly long time. Even more surprising, researchers have identified hundreds of subglacial lakes trapped beneath the ice. Some of these lakes have likely remained isolated for hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of years. Scientists study them carefully, because they may contain unique microorganisms adapted to extreme conditions. To avoid contamination, access to these lakes is carried out under strict scientific procedures. The ice itself is like a time capsule. Every layer records tiny details about Earth's past atmosphere. By studying these ice cores, scientists can learn about ancient climates, volcanic eruptions, and changes that happened long before human civilization. Some ice being studied is estimated to be hundreds of thousands of years old. These discoveries aren't just about history. They also help scientists understand how Antarctica is changing today. As glaciers move, and ice shelves naturally grow, break, and change over time. Researchers monitor these processes to better understand their impact on global sea levels and climate. But Antarctica's greatest mysteries may not be buried under the ice alone. Some of the most unusual discoveries have come from the sky above it, and one phenomenon still leaves scientists searching for answers. For decades, Antarctica has helped scientists answer some of the biggest questions about our planet. But every now and then, it raises a new mystery instead. One of the most intriguing began, not beneath the ice, but high above it, to study ultra-high-energy particles from space. Scientists launched a NASA-supported experiment called ANITA, suspended beneath a giant balloon. Its instruments searched for faint radio signals created when cosmic particles interacted with Antarctic ice. Everything seemed routine, until the data revealed something unexpected. Among thousands of expected signals, researchers detected a small number of unusual radio pulses. Instead of matching the pattern scientists expected, these signals appeared to arrive from directions that were difficult to explain with existing models. The findings sparked scientific debate, not because they proved something impossible, but because they didn't fit neatly into current explanations. Some researchers suggested the signals could be caused by rare atmospheric effects. Others explored whether known particles behaved differently under unusual conditions. Several ideas were proposed, but no single explanation gained universal acceptance. Importantly, scientists did not conclude that the signals proved aliens, hidden civilizations, or secret technology. The mystery remains an active scientific question. That's how science works. Unexpected observations aren't treated as proof of extraordinary claims. Instead, they become new questions. Experiments are repeated, data is checked, and theories are tested, again and again. Sometimes, the answer is found. Sometimes, the mystery lasts much longer. Antarctica continues to challenge what we know, not because it hides magical secrets, but because so much of it remains difficult to explore. And perhaps, its greatest discoveries are still waiting beneath the ice. Why Antarctica may hold some of the most important clues to Earth's future, and why scientists believe protecting this frozen continent matters to everyone on the planet. For most of human history, Antarctica was little more than a blank space on the map. Today, it has become one of the most important places on Earth. Not because of treasure, or hidden civilizations, but because it helps us understand our planet like nowhere else. Every layer of Antarctic ice preserves tiny bubbles of ancient air. Like pages in a history book, these frozen records allow scientists to study how Earth's climate has changed over hundreds of thousands of years. They help researchers compare the past to better understand the present. Antarctica is also home to an extraordinary ecosystem. From emperor penguins to seals, whales, and countless microscopic organisms, life has adapted to survive one of the harshest environments on Earth. Protecting this ecosystem is an international effort involving many countries. Unlike most continents, Antarctica has no permanent civilian population. Instead, it is governed through international cooperation focused on scientific research and environmental protection. Scientists from around the world work side by side, sharing knowledge in one of the most remote places on Earth. Even after decades of exploration, much of Antarctica remains difficult to study. New discoveries continue to emerge. Some answer old questions, others create entirely new ones. That's what makes Antarctica so fascinating. Not because it proves every internet theory, but because reality is already extraordinary. The coldest continent on Earth still guards countless secrets beneath its ice. Some may be uncovered in our lifetime, others may remain hidden for generations. But one thing is certain: as long as Antarctica exists, it will continue to challenge scientists, inspire explorers, and remind us that even in the age of satellites, there are still places on Earth that can surprise us. So, what do you think? Is Antarctica simply Earth's greatest natural laboratory? Or do you believe its most incredible discoveries are still waiting beneath the ice? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into one of the most mysterious places on Earth, be sure to subscribe, because our next documentary explores another true mystery, one that history still can't fully explain. Until next time, stay curious, fade to black,